let us see the solution part. When the 3-bromo-2,2-dimethyl-butane is treated with alcoholic KOH, the Br minus is eliminated and probably the carbocation thus formed can undergo rearrangement due to shift of methyl group. As the methyl group is shifted, you are getting a carbocation, new carbocation at this position. This new carbocation can undergo a beta elimination from this hydrogen to give thermodynamically more stable 2,3-dimethylbutene, or if the temperature is very high, it can undergo Hofmann elimination from this beta carbon to give you a less stable 2,3-dimethylbute-1-ene. That is the question number 1. Question number 1, the number of substitution products formed when metabromoanisole. As we have already stated, this proceeds through benzene mechanism. Let us look at this. This is your metabromoanisole. The KNH to NH2 minus is going to take away the H plus. So you are getting a carbon ion that eventually changes to benzene, triggering the elimination of Br minus. This benzene intermediate can undergo the generation of new carbon ion and the NH2 minus attack, and that can eventually take away H plus from ammonia, so that you will be getting the ortho substituted anisole, or otherwise this benzene intermediate can make a carbon ion in a different position to give you the meta substituted product, which is the major. Similarly, the benzene intermediate can form in this position that can eventually lead to the formation of para substituted product. So this benzene mechanism is technically beyond the syllabus of IIT Advanced, but they are asking questions. Students who are interested to know about benzene mechanism can check up the other videos. At the moment, we don't invest more on that. Question number 3. During the preparation of 1 mole of chloroform from ethanol, you are starting with acetaldehyde. You want to know how many moles of NaOH is consumed. If you look at this acetaldehyde or ethanol, the 3 alpha hydrogens, these 3 hydrogens are eliminated by 3 moles of NaOCl. The reacting species is NaOCl. Whenever NaOH reacts with chlorine, in the reaction mixture you will get sodium hypochlorite. I think about this you heard much nowadays. In coronavirus attack, people are using sodium hypochlorite solution to kill the possible virus. I don't know. The sodium hypochlorite can take away the 3 alpha hydrogens and replace them with the Cl. NaOH is eliminated. In this reaction, 3 moles of NaOH in the first phase. In the second phase, CC bond is broken by 1 mole of NaOH additionally, so that this hydrolysis can give you chloroform 1 mole and HCOONA. So in this reaction, total 1 mole of acetaldehyde reacts with 4 moles of NaOH to ultimately give the chloroform. Our next question, they have given a complicated molecule. In this molecule, you can see actually 2 Cls are locked to sp3 carbon. Only those fellows can get eliminated to give AgCl white precipitates. Cls which are linked to double bonded systems, either directly to benzene or to vinyl group, cannot be eliminated due to their double bond nature. Our next question is, when 3,3-dimethyl-2-butanol is treated with HBr, the number of tertiary carbons present in. Now in this reaction, if I carefully look at, very quickly look at, this fellow, when treated with HBr, initially the OH group gets protonated, water is lost. This carbocation produced undergo rearrangement, and this carbocation which is produced can have 2 options. Either it can go elimination to give 2,3-dimethyl-2-butene, or simply it can be added with Br minus to give 2-bromo-2,3-dimethyl-butane. Notice always the substitution elimination there is a competition. But in this question they asked only the number of tertiary carbons in the substituted product. In the substituted product which you are looking here, in this substituted product, there are 2 tertiary carbons. But this is a crazy question. Actually, this reaction can proceed in different modes. This is the major, of course. The other possible products, if you look at, are so many. Okay. Now let us look at the next question. If 3-methyl-hexane treated with sodium ethoxide and ethanol, E2 reaction takes place, how many different alkenes would be formed? The number of alkenes formed in this reaction can be 2. One is a thermodynamically stable product. The other one is thermodynamically less stable product. However, this thermodynamically stable product which you are seeing here can exist in 2 different forms, cis and trans. The thermodynamically unstable alkene, that is 2-ethyl pentene, there is no possibility of cis trans isomers. The other possible product is, of course, 3-methyl-3-hexene, even that can exist as cis and trans isomers. So, in this question, total number of possible products is 5. Look at this. Okay. This is a E2 mechanism, and in E2 mechanism there is a concerted approach. Due to this concerted event, the double bond can be formed in different ways based on where is the hydrogen that is leaving. The hydrogen that can leave can be from 3 different positions, if you carefully see. It can leave from here, from here, from here. This is the Cl that is leaving. Whatever it is in the transition state, you can have product 1, 2, 3. One can be AB, that is cis and trans, or E and Z. 3 can be A and B, this is 2. So total you have 5 products. That's all.